Hi, welcome to tutorial number 39 for CSCI 130 Introduction to Programming here at the University of Wisconsin Parkside. Now we are going to work on our example for the posting. And for this, what we want to do is we're going to create a Visual Basic application that is going to create multiplication expressions for fourth graders. We want them to practice the timetables. So they're gonna be asking for the experiment. They're gonna generate an expression. They're gonna answer, and then we're gonna grade it. So I'm gonna show you that. So this is what I want you to do. So let's go and open a Visual Basic application. Now let's title this form uh, times table practice. Okay. Now we gonna have a question. So let's have a label as the question. But let's put instructions there and says, okay, please answer the well, maybe we don't need instructions there. So let's just uh, have let's have two labels. Let's see. So let's put here a label for the first number. So let's go change the border style, single and auto size font. Have that 20 bold. Okay, text. Okay, so this will be my first expression there. I'm gonna select it, hit Control C, and I'm gonna copy this 3 times. Control V to paste it. So here I'm gonna put the symbol an X 4 times. So I think for this one I'm gonna call the border style, let's say none. Okay, then Control V again, and here is for my other number. So I'm gonna move this over here. This is my times, so the label. Then I'm gonna Control V, paste another one, and then this is gonna be my equals. Oops, equal. And change the border style to say none. Need more space. Need a text box. What is it? I don't know, that looks okay, but let's see. Text box. Yeah. Like this. And 2 buttons. One, let's call it new question. And another button that says graded. and we need another label, Control C, for the answer. Yeah, so I think we're ready. Okay, so let's say that graded initially, let's see, is enabled. Let's put that is false there. So let's see F5. Okay, good. So yeah, this is what I want. So when we start, I don't have anything to grade it until I create my new question. Okay, so that's the one that we need to program. So let's go and double click on new question. Now we need two numbers. So I'm gonna say them. First we need to create an object, right? Random object as new random, and we're gonna create two numbers. Them, let's call this num1 as integer. Then this is gonna come from random object dot next, and let's say that because these are four graders, we're gonna ask multiplications from 2 to 12, so 13. Okay, let's copy this for the second number. So let's paste it, but let's call this number 2. Okay, now we're gonna display the numbers on this label. So this is label 2, this is label 4. I don't know which my label 1, but okay, this is label 2 and this is label 4. So my case is label 4. So in your case, maybe the numbers are different. Label 4 dot text equals num1. Okay, now label, what was my other label? I forgot. This is, oh no, this is label 2 and this is label 4. Okay, it's 2 and 4. Sorry. So I'm gonna just put here label 2 dot text equals num2. I mean, I could just put 2 and those 2. Could leave it like that. That's fine. I think that's okay. So let's see how it looks now. So here, if I click new question, look, it's getting me. So every time that I click new question, it's generating a question. Now, what I want is once I click on an answer, once I click here, I mean, once I click new question, this should be disabled. This should be now ready for me to click because we don't want the student to be finding an easy question. Say, oh, I found one that I know. So once they click new question, they have to answer the question. Okay? So once to answer the question, I mean, they need to put an answer, they need to click right, and then they can have another question, and then we're going to have an answer here. Okay, so we have that, and the user is going to type an answer, right? So let's have another variable, dim answer as integer, and the answer is going to be in the text box. I think we only have one text box, so it should be text box 1. So it's come from the numerical value from my text box 1 dot text. Okay. So now I need to make a decision. How do I know if the answer is correct? Well, we're gonna say if answer, so whatever the user is telling us, equals to num1 times num2, then it's correct, right? Then let's put correct on this label, which is my label 6. Then label 6 dot text equals correct. Else label 6 that text equals 1. Okay, now I need, oh no, I'm sorry, this is the grading. I'm putting in the wrong place. So this is okay, but this is what the grading button supposed to do. I'm sorry. So let's take this away from here. Now go over here and put it on graded. So graded is the one that is doing this. So we need this answer from here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take that away from there. We needed that right here. Now it's gonna say who's num1 and who's num2. Well, num1 is in here. Control C, so it's the numerical value that is in that text box. And num2 equals the numerical value on here. Wow. Notice that is still complaining because I need to define dim num1 as integer. There. Now it's okay. The same here. Then num2 as integer. Okay, now there is some A here. Now why? Because this function doesn't see the variables here, so we need these variables so we're just displaying the question over here, and that's it. We're doing nothing else. We're not grading. We just generating a question. This one is reading the numbers that this was generated in the label, and then the answer given by the user, and this is the case, then we correct it. Now we need to enable and disable the button. So this is button 1. So this button should be disabled. So we say button 1 dot enable equals false, and button 2 dot enable equals true. Right? Now we need to do the same at the end of the other function. So when we're done with the grading, then we need to say the button 1 now is enabled, so that should be true, and button 2 should be now false. Okay, let's check F5. Very good. So we got nothing there. We create a question 11 times. So look, it doesn't let me go to a different question. So now I type 44. Then I say graded. It says correct. Look at the graded is gone. Now I can ask for a different question. Then I can say new question. It gives me 9 times A. We know it's 56, but we're going to say that it's 10 to see if the run works. So graded, it says run. Very good. So it's working. So this is our posting for this tutorial. For this session. Okay, thank you.